First of all, we're not going to skip past that weird shit that you just did. Hey. Thank you.
You're welcome. It kind of matches my...
They're trying to do a little comeback. I'm supporting.
Yeah. I like their hats, though.
Honestly, I love, let me not say I love everything. I have a jacket that I really, really love. It's a motorcycle jacket, a bunch of hats, and then a few shirts. They're jeans and stuff. I can't get into it.
They're expensive, aren't they?
Not really.
No?
I would put them in the same category as Ed Hardy.
Oh, gosh.
They fell off. They fell off bad. It's okay. I'm here to support. Like I said.
I was going to say, it matches my nails.
Oh, it does. Those are cute.
That's real cute.
Is that a 4?
It's a 4 and then a cherry heart.
Is that your, what do they call those, angel numbers?
It's I don't know. I was born on the 4th of July, so I'm like, yeah, just put a 4 on there.
Touche.
Anyways, welcome back, guys, to another episode. My name is Daizah.
Taira.
That is the lovely Taira, guys.
Heavy on the lovely.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. We are waiting for you guys to comment on our YouTube videos.
Yes.
We want to engage. We want to hear your guys' responses to the questions that we do ask. So don't forget.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, the question of the day for the last episode was, what is something that you're chasing and not attracting?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So what is something you're chasing instead of attracting?
Yes.
And you know what's sad? When I was thinking about what my response is to this video, to this question, I was like, a lot of times we don't even realize that we're chasing it and instead think that we're attracting it by chasing it.
Yes.
You know, by like putting all your eggs in the basket, being gun-ho about it, being obsessed about it. Yeah. But really you're pushing it away.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like,
mine, I was kind of like a little heartbroken. No, I'm not going to say heartbroken, but it was kind of like, damn, I am chasing that instead of attracting it.
It's like an aha moment.
Yeah.
But it's like a aha.
I get it now. It clicked. Now that I'm aware, let me fix some things. What's yours though? What's your response to this?
Mine, and I had to think about this because I feel like I've stepped into a place of like not being desperate or like desperately chasing something.
Yeah.
Like my level of awareness has increased from months ago.
Yeah.
And I would say that one thing that I feel like I'm chasing is somebody or like just anybody. It could be a girlfriend. It could be, I don't know, let's just say my mom or somebody close to me to speak life into me. And I feel like because I had a moment, I told you last time, you told me when we were playing pickleball, that small comment, I was like, wow, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me that I can be that fucking girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's something that I'm chasing. I don't know why it's been absent or like a missing piece of my life for such a long time that when I realized that, I was like, wow, that's what I want.
What does that look like? Like somebody speaking life into you?
Like just the encouragement, the support, the reminders of like, no, you can do that or you are that girl. Like don't
empowerment?
Yeah.
So somebody to empower you. Okay.
Yeah. Like just to give me like a boost of confidence. Like I have the confidence, but sometimes like when you hear it from somebody else.
It's validation a little bit.
Yeah, but it also feels good. Like, okay, you see me.
You see me.
You see me.
Yes.
You know?
You know what's funny? And I heard someone say this, and I've been saying it ever since. When somebody tells you like, it's good to see you. And what I heard someone's response was, it's good to be seen.
Yes.
So that's how they start. That's how they respond to people who tell them like, it's good to see you. Like, it's good to be seen. Thank you for seeing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know how, and this goes into what I want to talk about in this episode, like just how words have so much power.
The power of the tongue.
Yes, the power of the tongue, honey. So I'm gonna hold off until I answer my question because I can get into it. But something that I'm currently chasing instead of attracting, it's weird, but it's my purpose. So I'm chasing my purpose by trying all these different facets, like trial and errors to see if it's going to stick rather than attracting what my purpose is in life. Now, I have like this overlining confirmation that my purpose in life is to serve others. In what capacity and the how, I don't know. And I've always been told, don't worry about the how. Like the how is going to be, it's going to be provided to you. Just do. You know what I'm saying? And I took that and ran with it. Just do. Okay, let's just do. And I've been pushing it away. I feel like over the last several years, had I just kind of sat still, believed, and moved in the right direction in the right way, it probably would have came to me. But since I've been chasing it instead of attracting it into my life, it still has yet to come to me. So this is like a recent realization. So now that I am privy to this, it's kind of like, okay, just let me know when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But power in the tongue, though. Power in the tongue. And when we talk about purpose and things like that, what this is a topic that I love speaking on. Okay. Just because I feel as though, one, you have to be careful what you speak, because you literally can manifest your entire life.
No, literally.
Through the power of word. And one thing that I learned as far as my purpose and what I want in life and things like that is I have to be very specific. So what I want, not only do I need to tell and claim it to the universe, I also have to tell it is exactly like to the T.
Yeah.
Give me $50 million. You know what I'm saying? If I ask for 50,000, that's exactly what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
So I don't want to aim low. You know what I'm saying? I want to aim high and then hope to get in the middle type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's another quote. Sorry, I'm just rambling on because, like I said, I love this topic.
Talk, baby, talk.
It's another quote where they always say, ask for more, claim more. The universe is not on a budget. Claim more. The universe is not on a budget. So those who are modest and, just, oh no, it's okay, just give me what you can. Because that's what you're going to get. You're going to end up with breadcrumbs.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the things that I've been having or like choosing to work on, because I'm sure you've gone through this. It's like you'll start a habit one day, tell yourself that you're going to do it for this whole 7 days, and then you fall off and you go back into the spiral of like life's happening. There's bills got to pay. I got to go to work, And I have a hard time, like when it comes to manifesting and speaking life, like I realize now that I don't speak life into others because I don't do it to myself.
Yeah.
So it's when I hear it, I'm like, okay, because I'm not actually feeling it.
Yeah.
But then when I do speak life and I realize it and then something happens and I'm like, wow, that's crazy how that works.
Yes.
It's like a miracle almost, but
yes.
It's God is listening.
Yes.
Asking you shall receive.
Absolutely.
But I think it's one of those things where it's just like when you're so stuck in life, like you can't let life take you out. I don't know how to like apply it. Because I don't want like surface level manifesting.
Absolutely.
Or affirmations, But then it's also like be who you want to be the person that you want to attract. And it takes time. Because I'll stay in a hole for so long. And I have to like, even listening to like inspirational or motivational, I'm like, what the? Yeah, okay.
It sounds good.
Yeah, no, literally, like that ain't happening to me.
Yeah. Yeah. When you said daily affirmations and things like that, so it was after our little, what do they call that? Little mood boards? Not mood board.
Vision board?
Vision board. Our little vision board party we did like 2 days before Christmas a couple years ago. It was literally the day after that where, because I have people in my life who practice daily affirmations. And honestly, I really hate to say this, but I'm like, that's so head ass. Like affirming yourself. But
it sounds weird at first.
The minute that you apply it to yourself, that shit is powerful.
Yes.
So the day after we did our vision boards, I went and got a stack of sticky notes, and I just started writing words that I wanted to say to myself.
Like one word.
Like one word. Okay. One word, like descriptions or traits, whatever. But I've kind of expanded that and go off of my list now and just add on more stuff. And I'll tell you kind of what some of my affirmations are. But and I put it on my mirror. And it's so funny because when we were selling our house here in Vegas, the stuff was still on the mirror. And we had a camera set up to where we can see like everybody that's going in the bedroom and stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody would stop at that mirror and read it. And they're like, wow, that's really awesome.
You heard them?
Yeah. Because
so
it's a Ring camera, so it's audio and visual. But some of the words was like, and the first sticky note started with, Taira, you are so ... And then the rest of it was like the list. So it was like powerful, beautiful, disciplined, what is it? What was it? Healthy, consistent, all these different things.
Yeah.
And I think I started, like, once I got into the groove of saying affirmations, I expanded on it like, you are an extraordinary mother. So manifesting my future. Mm-hmm. You are a phenomenal woman who speaks life into other women. Yeah. You are this, you are this, you are this. You are a successful entrepreneur, like all these different things. And I find that stuff works in the moments that I need them to work. When I have like self-doubt or whatever, those affirmations will kick in the back of my head like, excuse me, don't you remember that you're powerful, you're beautiful, you're healthy, you're consistent.
That little voice inside your head.
Yeah, you're right. Let me button my shirt up right quick. So yeah, man, daily affirmations is crazy powerful.
It's definitely one of those things where you have to choose to walk in that.
Absolutely.
Regardless of how you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's definitely where I struggle at because I'm like, but I'm going through this.
Yeah.
But like, for real, like I'm really going through this hard time.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I'm going to be wealthy and I'm going to be in service and impact thousands, but like, I don't even see that right now.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of believing that it's possible.
Yes.
And two, I think sometimes, like especially in this generation or maybe even the older generation where they're stuck in their ways, they don't, I feel like our generation is a generation that is focused on self, like growing.
Mm-hmm.
And the other generation is, they're not like used to this. So I don't know. I just feel like sometimes when you talk about manifesting and things like that, people use a lot of, like, they have a lot of cop-outs. For instance.
Yeah, I was going to say, give me an example.
For instance, my back hurts. My back hurts. My back hurts. Okay, well, what are you doing?
That part.
Like, even for myself, my body is extremely tight. Mm-hmm. Extremely tight. Like, I have lower back pain and my hips are tight. But I started rolling. When I tell you I was rolling, which I didn't want to do, like I was fighting it, because it hurts.
Yeah.
But I started rolling and now my back, it doesn't hurt nearly as much as it used to. But it's one of those things where you have to realize, like, you are stopping yourself. But because you believe that your back hurts, you're never going to change.
That part.
Or you're going
to make it worse.
Yes.
Or even
in today's world, we've normalized, I'm depressed, I'm lonely, I'm sad, I'm tired. But look at your diet.
Not you coming court. Yes.
Like, you complaining.
Yeah.
But you were the problem.
Yeah.
Like, you think that God wants you to be stiff all your life and to not be able to move? No, baby. Are you eating your vegetables? Are you drinking water? You know what I'm saying? Are you stretching if your back hurts?
Hire Daizah if you guys need a nutritionist.
No, don't hire me. I ain't the best, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But I just think the way that we talk to ourselves, we've normalized so many things. So when I hear people complain, I'm like, let me look at your lifestyle and I'm going to be able to tell you if you really care or you don't.
I think, honestly, it starts going back to the power of the tongue. If you're consistently saying the same exact thing, my back hurts, I'm depressed, I'm this, that, and the third, you're continuing to keep yourself in that
you're just feeling it
flow,
more and
in
more.
That frequency.
Yes.
And this is how, let me give you an example. I don't know where I read this or where I seen this, whether it was like a documentary or whatever. But there was a woman who kept telling herself and everybody that she was pregnant.
What?
I'm pregnant, like I'm 2 months pregnant, like, and I'm 4 months pregnant, I'm 5 months pregnant, I'm 6 months pregnant. Her body took on the effects of a pregnant woman. Her belly was expanding. Her body took on the effects
like full blown,
as if she was pregnant.
Wow.
That's the power of you manifesting your life. If you're telling yourself, I'm depressed, and there is people out there that suffers from this. Absolutely. Yes. But if you continue to speak this type of stuff into your life, my back hurts, like I'm broke. That's a big one.
You gonna stay broke.
You gonna stay broke. That's what you're manifesting in your life. Mm-hmm. You're keeping yourself on that frequency rather than taking yourself out of it. And it's not lying or anything like that. It's I'm a millionaire. I'm successful. You're going to start being put into places and positions where that becomes your reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you keep saying, I'm broke, you're going to continue to have that card decline. You're going to continue to have to borrow money from what's the
Dollar Loan Center?
Dollar Loan Center. You know what I'm saying? Not you know what it is.
I know, right? Times are hard sometimes.
No, but like, I don't know. I just feel like what comes out of your mouth puts you on the frequency that you're in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I don't know. Yeah, when you say, yeah, baby. But when look, this is another one we can get into. Frequencies. Oh my gosh. And don't get me wrong, y'all. These are very recent discoveries in my life that I've just started implementing. Like I didn't know nothing about no frequencies. And that's another part of my affirmations that I say. I live my life on a high frequency. I don't need low vibrations in my life. I don't want low vibrations in my life. Because honestly, you feel that.
It literally becomes a part of you.
Oh, man.
What are the frequencies? They would go like this? They be intertwined?
What are you talking about?
Like how it looks on the screen, they're intertwined?
Yeah. And I forgot the different types of frequencies. You got alpha, beta, gamma, theta, and delta. Those are the 5 frequencies. The most powerful and most influential frequency is the theta. And that's usually when you're like in a meditative or sleeping state. And what's funny is a lot of people don't even realize this. And actually, who put me on game is somebody who's practiced it all their life and has had many successes because of knowing what they know and applying this. When you're about to go to sleep, and anybody can attest to this, like I watch TV before I go to bed. That's just what me and my husband do. We watch TV right now. Our show is Handmaid's Tale. Eats down. Okay, go off it. Go June. We watch Handmaid's Tale like religiously. We're on season 5 right now, 6 seasons.
Season 5 is crazy.
I know. But I literally go to bed thinking about it? June, thinking about the damn show. So you are so impressionable while you're in this state. So right before you put yourself into a meditative state or going to bed, like imagine if you read a book before you went to bed. That information is just cycling in your head, and that's going to be what's going to be, applied throughout your day because it's now embedded in your subconscious. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm telling y'all, the power of frequencies.
They're literally, sometimes when my mind feels chaotic, I'll play, which I'm trying to find something better because it just, sometimes I don't be liking it, but I just be looking up like the Bible verses.
Yeah.
So it can like speak life into me or like, I don't really like motivational videos because it doesn't feel real. You know what I'm saying?
It depends.
Like I need somebody, like I need to see their face. But when I just have freaking, God, what is his name?
Eric Thomas.
Him and Dr. Monroe.
I don't know that name.
Yeah, I think that Dr. Monroe. They just be talking. I'd be like, nah. Or I just play like worship music. So it's like,
Yeah.
But that's definitely, when I be scrolling on my phone, I be going to sleep envisioning what they're talking about. And I wake up and I'm like, damn, that was just on my mind.
Yes.
And then I go right back to it.
Yeah.
I didn't even give my time to wake up or nothing.
Mm-hmm. You know how people say like that lives rent-free in my head? Yeah, because you listened to it before you went to bed. That's why. Or if that song stuck in your head because you're consistently playing that while you're in a theta state or an impressionable state. So just things to think about, y'all. The mind is such a powerful thing, especially when you're a kid, but we're not going to sway that way.
Ooh, but kids though, because kids are always the most creative. Like sometimes when kids be doing things, you'll be like, how did you even come up with that? And it's because they ain't got nothing but good juju.
Good juju, good
Literally.
vibes, no blockages based on just things that they were influenced by in society and life and things like that.
Yeah.
So
it's like that quote when you stop growing, or what is that dang quote? It was from a sermon too. I forgot what it was, but like the moment
from the
that
church you go to?
Yeah. The moment that you stop growing or wanting to grow, you become like the same or like stagnant. I forgot what he said, but it was so good. And I think this is just super important to always be in a state of like, all right, the next step forward.
Yeah.
The next step forward. Or doing something every day. Like consistency has been one of my hardest things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, going to the gym, which I've been consistent now, but that moment that you fall off, you fall off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so bad with me. So now I'm practicing like, all right, when I catch myself, this little evil inside me, how do I just like kick you out and move on to the next thing? And one thing that I realized that has helped me is just getting ready. Because literally, if I stay looking crazy all day, I feel like crap. And I was me a few days ago. I got ready and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just little things that I think people can do.
You know what? You brought up a sermon. I want to read this verbatim because I've been taking notes. I usually have a pen and paper when I go to church, but this one particular day I didn't have it. When I went to church, and I think it was Easter or right before Easter, around that time. And he was talking. I'm like, damn, I wish I had my pen and paper because he is spitting. But I'm glad I have my phone because I can type faster than I can write. He said, yep, I was asking for things when I should have been telling blah, blah, blah. Can you please? Okay. He said, people like me don't just inherit land, I redeem it. So when he said this, he was saying like, he's not given things in life. So if I'm asking for what I want, the answer could possibly be no. You know what I'm saying? You need to remove that as an option of no being a response to what you want in life. So when you tell whomever, the universe or whoever, exactly what you need and what you're going to get, it changes the game. And that goes along with changing your vocabulary. Because a lot of times people, when you say, I'm not consistent, you're reminding yourself of that, you're going to stay in that, of course.
Yeah.
But when you're telling yourself like, removing can I have this to I am this, I am this, I am that, it changes the game completely. So that sermon that he did, it was absolutely phenomenal. And then one other thing that he said was vision is not about sight. Vision is about perspective. So it starts up here. It starts up here.
Perspective is everything.
Absolutely. And then he even said you have to have the audacity to believe that it can be yours, that it can happen.
That literally is faith.
Yes.
Having faith.
It's faith, but I feel like it goes the extra mile when you have the audacity to say like, that's already done. Like,
well, yeah, because if you're telling yourself it's already like done, you're going to act like it.
Yeah.
You better act like it.
But I feel like when you say faith, it's just kind of like, we're going to pray and hope it's a C. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Faith without works.
Faith with what?
Faith without works. I think that's what it is. Oh, God.
Faith without works?
Yeah, faith without... Dang, I thought I had it.
I was about to say, I'm trying to put those words together. It ain't adding up to me.
Yeah, faith without works is dead.
Works?
Works.
I don't get that. Can you break that down?
It emphasizes
not you huffing and puffing to explain something to me, damn.
It emphasizes that genuine faith is not simply an intellectual belief, but one that is actively demonstrated through good deeds and actions. A faith that doesn't translate into practical expression is considered lifeless and ineffective.
I like that.
Yeah, so genuine faith is not just an intellectual understanding. Works are the evidence of faith. So if you're speaking something into your life, you're going to act as if you already have it or claim it therefore you shall receive it.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
I knew I
good.
wasn't tripping. I knew it.
I've never heard that term before. So I wasn't doubting that you were wrong in what you were saying. I just
that's
was like,
crazy.
huh? Because I never heard that term. Very, very interesting.
Have you been going to church?
I have.
Wow.
Now, look. Let me be transparent here. It's on and off. It's on and off here.
Hey,
it's on and off.
That's the start.
Absolutely.
That's
but I
the
will
start.
say the church that I've been going to, I absolutely love.
Good.
And it's all like, it's an older crowd. And the older ladies that I'm getting buddied up with, they were like, you didn't want to go to blah, 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 blah. The other church that has like the younger people.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I'll give it a try, but I really like this one. I like the vibes of not necessarily the elderly vibes, but just like, I don't know. It's like the traditional old school type church like you see in the movies and stuff.
Well, they also have experience too.
Yes.
So when you're around them and you need like answers or
guidance,
just like guidance,
wisdom. Mm-hmm.
They've been through it. They know
that part. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be a long-term something, but I'm not,
girl. Long-term what?
Long-term because they keep asking me like what did he say?
Eventually,
basically, like, am I gonna join the church? And in my mind, I thought me going. I'm like, I'm coming, ain't I? But I guess you have to
be in service, right?
Yeah. Look, not you pulling that card though. Not you. You said be in service. Is that what you said?
Be in service to other people. You being a part of the church would be in service to other people.
How? What's the correlation?
Oh, okay.
Daizah. Stop being lazy. Explain.
Being in service. So when you're a part of the church, you're helping the church. Like your focus is outward. So even if it's just, do you have people who greet you at the door?
Yeah. Ushers.
Okay.
Or greeters. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. So you have people who greet, who help with the aisles, music production, setting up, breaking down. That is all being in service because you're serving.
That's
God.
working.
No. This is a whole other conversation.
And this is why I'm not there yet. And that's why I haven't joined yet.
And that's okay.
I have a lot to learn.
Yeah. Just seek and...
So I say that to say, don't be getting an attitude when I ask your ass some questions, okay? Thank you. On to the next topic.
Chill out.
Shut up. Lord have mercy. Okay, getting kind of away from the frequencies and the power of the tongue and manifestation. I do want to kind of carry that into my question, but take it in a different direction. Okay. What is something that you feel as though, so going back to like, what are you chasing instead of attracting? What do you feel as though that you're good at attracting into your life?
Attracting.
Yeah. Make sure you are differentiating between chasing it and attracting it.
I feel like anytime, I don't know if this is the answer, but I feel like anytime that I do like speak when I need something, for instance, when it comes to finances, I'm like, is there a way? Will there be a way? And then that something happens where it shows me like, you're okay.
Yeah.
Like you will make it happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. This will get you by. This is all that you need to get it taken care of. Focus on this and worry about the other things when that time comes. Almost like letting go of the control of it.
Yeah.
And just knowing that as long as I get today covered, tomorrow,
I live to fight another day.
Literally. Which is not, I don't want to go day by day.
Yeah.
But I just know that, especially too, as long as I'm doing good, I'm being a good person, I'm serving others or helping people in other ways, I know it will be returned.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I'm not going to just put bad juju out there and expect for me to just live on a pedestal,
Yes.
So that's really important. But like really attracting, I don't know what I attract. That is something to think about for sure.
Yeah. I ask you this, and it's funny that you brought up finances because as I was thinking about what I'm chasing instead of attracting, that wasn't one, because of the fact that I've never been so gung-ho about money. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that is the main thing that a lot of people chase instead of attract. That's probably people's main thing. But it's funny that is like the one area of my life that I can pinpoint. I have never chased money. Never chased money.
Oh, I also think too, when you just take the weight of money, like the value, not the value, but the weight that it carries and gets, money, everything's about money, paying bills, da-da-da. Take that weight off and realize that at the end of the day, I can burn $100 bill and it be nothing.
Yes.
You know? So like, why are we going to even circle or idolize that?
A piece of paper. And you know what? And this kind of I'm about to just ramble for a second. This goes into just like the value that society has put on it, the credit score and this, that, and the third.
Millions.
They put so much pressure on you having to have a certain dollar amount, you having to have a certain score, and this, that, and the third. So I think people have been influenced by the pressures of society that you need to have it all financially.
And they say the people that have less money are way more happier than the people that have
because they understand that is just a tool, that is just literally a tangible something, you know what I'm saying? And whether it's in a bank account or not, that is still tangible, because this is something that you log into your financial institution's account and you look at that number like, okay, I have you know what I'm saying, I got enough.
You know what's crazy? Your bank account could be wiped tomorrow.
That part. And don't be surprised if it's in today's world.
Like, where is that? It's literally floating.
Yeah.
Like, money just goes in and out.
No. And we're about to just get off topic here. A lot of times, banks don't even have that money. So those are just numbers in your account. Banks sometimes don't even I forgot what movie it was that I seen. Like the bank, they were just borrowing from other banks when people needed to withdraw and stuff like that. But the numbers that people were seeing on their like $10,000, $5,000, $56, whatever, that number wasn't even there. Like the monetary, like the paper,
it's nowhere,
wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
I just think that, anyways, like I said, that was getting off topic. But finishing up what I was saying, I've never experienced chasing money. And I've been in predicaments where I ain't have nothing. But for somehow, some way, I was still able to feed myself. I was still able to clothe myself. I was still able to do that, this, that, and the third, and not wondering, damn, am I going to be able to do this tomorrow? Or damn, will my card go through if I pay for this cheeseburger? It's always been clear. And I feel as though that came from, and of course it's been increasing over the years as I've been blessed with more financial abundance and stuff. Me blessing others, like that being a part of the service that I do to the world, by blessing others, it comes back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So me having the financial standings that I have today is all because I attracted. It's all because I attracted. I don't even put a thought to money. Now, I will tell you,
cool.
But
love that.
I will say though, when it comes down to like, when people say, oh, let's go on a trip. And I'm like, cool, okay, send me the details. And the details don't make sense. Like the trip, $6,000 for 4 days? No, ma'am, not at all. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. I have the $6,000, but do I want to use my $6,000 for that? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah.
To piggyback off of that, like not being sure if that card is going to go through.
Yeah.
Survival mode. That kills.
It does.
And like, if you don't get yourself out of survival mode, you will never see the other side.
Yep.
So I was in that, like, I'm working my way out of it, right? We're all going through something. Like, the country is going through something.
The country.
Not just me, but the country.
Foot stomp that. Shit.
Survival mode, man.
Yeah.
I have never truly lived in survival mode till as of recently, which I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
But like that feeling of just like, there's always something going on and I don't know when it's gonna stop.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to just like, not make you want to stay in it, but it's hard to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you really have to surround yourself and feed your mind the right things or you'll just be stuck.
Yeah.
I'll catch myself like, oh, what does Lotto say? Brokey. Like, why would I even claim that?
Mm-hmm.
Or the Doechii song, Anxiety. My anxiety.
Yeah.
What did she say?
It's people watching me.
Like, why are we like praising anxiety and brokey? Like, that's not...
I don't think that was her way of praising it, but that's just kind of...
But it's like words of affirmations.
Yeah.
It's my anxiety.
Yeah.
Can we like tell ourselves to, breathe and calm?
And this is why when you mentioned the word depression earlier, I tried to stay away from that topic because that is...
It's a real thing.
No, it's a real thing.
Like, we need a therapist.
No.
A counselor in the middle.
No, that's not where I was going with that.
I want someone to, like a psychologist, I would love to have them
break down exactly what that is.
Where it stems from, why we believe that the mind is literally our whole, besides our heart.
I'm practicing self-awareness and self-constraint right now because I'm a passionate person, okay? And what I believe, what I believe comes from a lot of conversation and perspectives that I've gotten from other people.
Yeah.
So my perspective has expanded a lot, but I'm passionate about what I believe regarding that topic, depression, anxiety, so on and so forth. And I've learned through conversation, it turns a lot of people off. So I don't want to say something and because baby, just like the pride community, this community, they will eat your ass up and spit you out. You taste nasty. I don't want you no more.
This is for...
But I will say, this is the only thing that I will say to kind of lightly touch on my belief system regarding to this. It is a real thing. People suffer from depression, anxiety, and all the things. However, I think that there's a lot of other people out there who try to hop on that bandwagon because of the sympathy and other things that come with, people
that they
who have
receive
that. And I just
the attention
going back to affirming and all that stuff. Like the Kardashians, I really hate saying that name because they will. Anyways, I've already said it. It's out there. My anxiety, like, oh my God, I can't take this. When I stopped watching them. That was one of the reasons I stopped watching them. Because you hear that every fucking episode. My anxiety, like, I just can't do this anymore. You are affirming and you are keeping yourself in it. And honestly, the way that you present it, it just does not, I don't want to say I don't believe you, but I think you're juicing the fruit that has no more juice. You know what I'm saying?
No,
okay, let me stop because I can feel myself getting there. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't eat me up. Thank you. As it relates to always being in survival mode, I just feel like that plays a part with you. Actually, let me ask you this question because I don't want to say this and then y'all eat me up, like I said. Do you feel like people have the power to take themselves out of fighting mode? And I say fighting because they're fighting for their survival. Do you feel as though people have the power to take themselves out of that predicament?
With help.
Okay.
If you're vulnerable enough, if you have that level of awareness where you're like, I need help, and you talk to somebody, hey, I don't need much from you. I just need $20 to get here so that I can get to this job to send in an application. I think it's a lot harder to do something by yourself. But if you can open up that door and maybe, because you don't know what the connections are out there once you open that door. Yeah. But if you just continue to keep your mouth shut and your doors closed, how can you ever expect, like, you got yourself into that hole.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot easier to jump in rather than get out.
Yeah.
So that's my perspective.
I agree with that.
I saw this quote, and it was like one of the ways that you can get out of survival mode is finding or doing something that you love. Because when you do something that you love, you don't know if or when that turns into your next paycheck.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, that makes sense.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny? I've said those words, but in different ways.
Yeah.
But I believe that wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine doing first of all, when you love something, you're going to be passionate about it and you're going to really take it serious because you care about it.
Mm-hmm.
You waking up and have an attitude going to the job that pays you that you don't care for. Imagine if you put that time into something that you actually like and want to do. And it may have to start off as a hobby, like something on the side while you are collecting the paycheck working the job that pays you currently. But if you allow that thing to just compound over time, you never know what could come out of it, especially when you love to do it.
And when you start doing something that you love and you're so good at it, there will be people behind you that want to learn exactly how you did it.
Yes.
That's your purpose now.
That part. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, that comes with you putting in the time and actually executing actions. Yeah. But speaking of time, this is time for the question of the day. The question of the day is actually another thought-provoking, self-reflection type of question. And we definitely want to hear what y'all's responses are. Be honest, like you're going to mention names or things that we probably aren't familiar with, but we still want you to write it down so that it becomes a part of your affirmation, basically. So what or who do you make the most time for? And like I said, be honest with yourselves. So if it's Call of Duty or drinking on the weekend, whatever it is, or if it's a person, like I make the most time for Daizah. That's not true, but just giving an example.
Whatever. She still loves me.
Absolutely, I still love you. But be honest with yourselves in answering this question. What or who do you make the most time for? And that concludes today's episode. Thank you guys for staying locked in with us and tuning into our side of the story. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and all the other platforms. And we'll see y'all next time.